there, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the week by week analysis of energy here. We have the February general reading out already for each of the signs. So if you haven't checked that out yet, feel free to do so. Otherwise, here we are with the 1st to the 7th and the 8th to the 14th. We'll be doing the same sort of format as the last month. And let's get right started with it for you, Pisces, okay? The feeling I'm getting for you, I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, Pisces. I was getting this sense that you are getting such a handle on your emotions, okay? The way that you're channeling this energy, the propensity for water, which may be tremendous in your chart, right? Especially if you've got a lot of planets in Pisces, a lot of planets in Scorpio, or Cancer. There is the feeling that there is also a sense of closure, of understanding, of something that has been stagnant as I'm getting it, okay? Now, almost bending at the base of the deck here is the Four of Pentacles, okay? You have here the Eight of Swords, upright, the Eight of Wands in reverse, upside down, that just boomeranged over to the top left-hand corner of the spread, okay, and we'll heed that. It's landed on top of this red velvet pouch. So whatever that may sort of symbolize for a number of you, you have as well here the Hierophant. Okay, this is Taurus's card in the Major Arcana. The Hierophant's looking over at the Four of Cups, which landed in reverse and upside down. Okay, the Emperor here has popped out in reverse, overlaying the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, we'll heed that, and this is happening right towards the sort of tail end, let's say, of the week. The Ten of Wands upright, overlaying the Father of Cups in reverse, and the Daughter of Wands in reverse. Okay, Pisces, I'm hearing Aries for you specifically. You may be dealing with an Aries, an individual with a lot of fire in their chart. We just stepped into this week, right? The first week of February with that potent full moon in Leo. My goodness, super, super potent, right? And so whatever has sort of been brought about to a point of illumination, okay, is, as I'm getting it for you, moving through the beginning of the week, okay, and it's likely that you're still feeling the energy of that full moon, even just around this period of time, which is the 3rd of February, okay, and the moon is currently in Libra as I'm filming this in EST time, okay, and we've got just about another half of the week to go. So let's concentrate on these energies here for you, Pisces, and see exactly what the focus may be for this week. There is something, as I'm getting it for you, that has to do with how it is that you get also a handle on, I'm hearing specifically for you, creative assets. How is it that you are merging your financial world with that which is creative, dynamic, spontaneous, also based in the emotional propensities and realms? There is a focus on fusing your spirituality, as I'm getting it, with that which is constructed, that which is practical, okay? And I'm hearing with a touch of air, there may be a focus on strategy for you and implementing a certain sort of scheme or plan to properly bring these two elements together. I'm getting it specifically as earth and water, but the energy is so tempered for you, Pisces. My goodness, it's a beautiful sort of, I'm feeling it as I'm hearing a soliloquy specifically in such a calm space, and I'm hearing happy space for you, okay? There is a focus, as I'm getting it as well for you, Pisces, on the heart chakra, okay? Tuning into exactly what it is that you feel brings you to that sort of exalted state where you are pacified, okay? Where it's not a matter of someone else, something else, a certain circumstance or event coming about that then I'm hearing triggers your immune system. I'm hearing for a number of you, okay, whatever that may mean to you, be it your emotional immunity, okay, where you feel I am emotionally at peace, at bay. I'm getting for you that you, I'm hearing specifically, are unlocking the keys, both I'm hearing specifically to your success and by way of a sort of detoxification pathway, as I'm getting it, that matters that are related to the heart. And the connection for you, Pisces, between the heart space, the heart chakra specifically, and that which has to do with what you literally manifest is so strong. And you get it. You're feeling it. And whatever it is that you feel, it's time to release, okay? It's time to, I'm hearing, um, to perforate, okay? To understand exactly how these two propensities may have been fused to this point together, okay, in a way that perhaps was not conducive, that clouded our sense of judgment, also our sense of emotional clarity. There is a sense of release. Okay, beautiful. The focus here for you, as I'm getting at Pisces, is on the perception that we hold that surrounds matters of partnership. Okay, and you may be dealing with a Taurus. A number of you may be dealing with a Taurus. I'm getting that it is a matter of what also thought patterns do I need to release as it pertains to certain partnership paradigms. And yet again, you feel that I'm hearing what has been sort of exhausted emotionally is in a certain way the key to how you perform in I'm hearing, functional way on a day-by-day basis, how it is that you are also taking your sense of I'm hearing for you specifically over and over and over again, symphony, symphonic, okay, and it could be a state of resonance, a state of vibration that you feel I am to uphold a certain frequency. And whatever that sort of is for you, whatever that space is for you that I'm getting, you know very well. You know when you enter that space, and you know when you're sort of, I'm hearing scaled down, okay? I'm hearing by effect, okay? You're getting a grip. Yet again, Pisces, you're getting a major grip. And I'm hearing for you Oculus, okay? And there could be a focus on exactly, yet again, how we perceive either end of the spectrum of how we operate and participate in our third dimensional reality, okay? Specifically in matters of manifestation, okay? Now, yet again, tremendous focus on releasing certain thought patterns that are, I'm hearing a cloud of judgment, okay? And whatever it is that has just been emotionally, I'm hearing at bay but stagnant, okay? I'm hearing in the waiting room, in the waiting in line to be addressed. You're like, no. The way that I am operating emotionally specifically, okay, is a matter of the paradigm, I'm hearing specifically of partnership that I participate in by way of my free will, by way of how I choose to interact and engage partnerships altogether. Okay, now there is a focus here on what exactly brings me to that place, yet again, where I feel that I'm hearing a creative. I feel that I am a creative, where my abilities and my skills that are inherently creative are not dissociated from me in some kind of way, where I feel I am embodying, I'm hearing my success. Okay, what I'm creating is a byproduct of who I am accepting within me. Okay, very interesting. So, be it a sort of ideology, be it a sort of self-perception, even I'm hearing icon, okay, I'm hearing image work specifically for you. Whatever it is that you feel characterizes you, you're getting to grips with that in such a way where you're not only sort of personifying it, like imagining it, but where you are taking the steps and the measures and also preparing to step into that role. Okay, what is it that I need to yet again perhaps release? I'm getting specifically for you release, and what is it that brings me closer, okay, to performing in the way that suits me, okay, best. I'm hearing for you, and also I'm hearing perfunctory role. And I'm getting for you, Pisces, that I'm hearing specifically Aries here, and wherever Aries happens to align in your chart, could be a focus. I'm getting this feeling for you, Pisces, of right, how is it that we have channeled in a certain way our creative, I'm hearing talent, agency, abilities? How is it that we have been creative in a certain way until this point? And are those ways the ways that we align with in terms of the vision that I'm hearing we are seeking to bring into form? Okay, now 10 of Wands here, upright, tingles here for you, Pisces. my screen was like sort of buzzing. It had this white noise sort of effect on it for some reason um, while I was recording. And okay, the feeling is that, well, it's time to record. Okay, let's get on with it. And um, right at that moment, okay, where I mentioned it's a matter of aligning with a certain vision that you are seeking to bring into form, okay, with ultimate intention and decidedness, no matter what the circumstances are that specifically may be emotional, you're moving towards, in a certain way, the clarity of intention and the path that moves you into bringing whatever that vision is into form. And that was the moment where the screen sort of paused and was still, and there was this stillness. Okay, and I'm getting that in a certain way, Pisces, the transformation I'm hearing specifically of character is abrupt, where it's like you feel yourself literally moving almost in an elevator, okay, from one level to the next. Okay, very interesting. And it's almost like you feel the altitude almost. It's that kind of feeling. You feel how it is that you are literally changing and moving. Okay, the Ten of Wands again in your theme, overlaying this Father of Cups in reverse. And Pisces, I'm back to mention here that yet again the focus on cleansing. Okay, whatever it is that is in your midst that is just, I'm hearing specifically stagnant. Okay, I'm also hearing pungent. Okay, whatever it is that may also be related to the sensory. I'm hearing sensory overload for a number of you. Okay, the senses. I'm getting specifically sacral chakra, whatever that may mean. You may feel that there are certain indications. Okay, of points at which you feel I'm bypassing a certain frequency. Take it as you will. It could resonate differently with everyone. Of course, general reading. But yet again, I'm getting that it is a matter of specifically. I'm hearing temperance and understanding. I'm hearing the heart valve. What brings you yet again to that space where you are in a place of sheer knowingness? And I'm getting specifically abundance of self. Okay, beautiful energy here for you. Ten of Wands upright in your theme. Again, focus on cleansing here, specifically of habit patterns, lifestyle. What is it that just doesn't suit us? Okay, literally suit us. And there could be such a focus on simplicities as what we're wearing. Okay, what is we choose to I'm hearing project. Okay, I'm hearing project as. I'm hearing storyline. There could be focus on how it is that we are engaging in a certain also social dynamic for a number of you by way of certain lifestyle habit patterns. You have here the Father of Cups again in reverse, right beneath the Ten of Wands. I'm getting for a number of you, this is your own energy, Pisces. There may be a focus here for you on, yet again, the sense of balance. What is it that brings you into balance? Okay, and I'm hearing characterization of self. How is it that we also identify with our emotions? How is it that we are speaking of ourselves within an emotional context? And how does the way that we project our emotional values connect to how it is that we find peace with where we are? Okay, Daughter of Wands here, fire energy in reverse, the Mother of Wands in reverse, two core fire cards right next to one another, right beneath the Father of Cups, both in reverse. You are redefining a certain paradigm, and I'm hearing it specifically as the paradigm of partnership and or the relationship that you hold with yourself. Speaking of your creative propensities and speaking of those that are more sort of reflective, okay? The focus for you through this sort of chapter, I'm hearing, are the nuances of your perception. How is it that you are literally gatekeeping a certain persona, okay, a certain propensity of yours? How is it that you are yet again projecting, okay, your emotional capacity? And I'm seeing someone who's within a social context, specific message coming through, sort of like speaking about themselves in a certain way. I am so emotional. I'm hearing specifically, I am. And there is a certain point of reflection here where you feel I am to take into consideration how it is that I'm hearing prejudgment, I'm hearing prejudice, take it as you will. How is it that I am in a certain way also I'm hearing preluding to my own actions by way of my thought paradigm. Okay, now you have the Hermit here, upright, right beneath the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, there is a focus on almost a sort of period of reflection. I'm getting it specifically a state of resonance. And you're taking your time with that Pisces to really, I'm hearing idealize your philosophy, and I'm hearing your inborn philosophy, and I'm hearing specifically your virtues. What are your virtues? Okay, I'm hearing what is it in the name that creates the label? Okay, I'm hearing mask as well, so whatever that may mean to a number of you, but there is a certain, I'm hearing specifically personification of creative assets. How is it that I want to channel my creative abilities, and in what way perhaps am I ready and preparing to project this persona, this image, this also, I'm hearing valiance, the many ways in which we channel this sort of personification and this image into the third dimension, okay? And I'm hearing specifically social context for a number of you. There may be a focus here on a sort of integrative aspect, okay? Thank you so much for tuning into this segment, Pisces. Now we're going to move on here to the February 8th to 14th week. So let's begin with that right here. There is also, as I'm getting it, a focus for you. And right as we trail out of the last week of February, perhaps a focus on what is it that must change in a stark manner, okay? Not so much an internal change, and I'm getting that the energy is moving a little more quickly for you here in this next week. All right. Let's see what cards are popping out for you, Pisces. Temperance here. Upright. Sagittarius' card in the major arcana, the Eight of Pentacles, upright. Okay. You then have here Strength. Leo's card in the major arcana, Temperance, the Sagittarius card in the major arcana. Lots of fire energy here for you. I'm getting that if you've been taking some downtime, you are feeling the rush of, I'm hearing specifically emotion here as well, passion, okay, but also the clarity of vision and intent coming through in such a way that can be channeled, okay, and I'm also hearing projected into the long term, specifically as it pertains to how it is we want to channel our creative assets, okay, and there is a focus here on career. I'm hearing character play dynamics. How is it yet again that the character we are upholding relates in a certain way to what it is we are literally creating in terms of, it could be material manifestation, finances, okay. The Six of Swords upright, the Mother of Pentacles in reverse. There may be here for a number of you an individual who you want in a certain way to partner up with, but there is a question of what are the sort of perceptive values and qualities that connect us, and also I'm hearing realign our points of definition. How is it that we are both individualistic in our visions, and I'm hearing in our intent, but also solitary in specifically our virtues? What is it that we literally, I'm hearing abide by, that we agree on? What are our values? I'm hearing specifically, but there is a waiting period, a waiting game with this, okay, but there is a sense of, I'm hearing protection as well for you, that you feel guided and you feel protected to move in a certain direction. There is a financial side of the story as I'm getting it here. The Daughter of Swords and the Mother of Cups, two mothers here so far. The Daughter of Swords, lots of characters here, or perhaps characterizations. I'm hearing types. You may be engaging a number of different individuals, types of people as you perceive it. Okay, it's almost like I to almost clarify how it is that I merge these two worlds or my place in them. Or perhaps between these two individuals, you may be dealing with a Sagittarius as well. I want to gain a sense of reference point. Okay, I want to sort of bounce ideas off of different kinds of people who hold different sorts of perceptions that will maybe in a certain way illuminate for me why it is that I am even interested in entertaining whatever this sort of project is. Son of Pentacles here, there may be a financiary, there may be an individual, number of individuals, one who is incredibly psychic, incredibly intuitive. This may be your very own propensity, okay? And it may be the sort of role that you play. Wow, lots of energy coming through for you. I almost said Aries, Pisces. There is, I'm hearing the challenge, the premonition of a new beginning that has to do, and I'm getting shivers for you, has to do with a new business and career. Ace of Pentacles here, upright, overlaying the Daughter of Pentacles, a question of partnership. Okay, question of partnership that will set you in a sort of new, I'm hearing along a new path and sort of in a new role, in a new position where you're seeing yourself in a completely different manner, where you feel, yes, I am still sort of, I'm hearing the me game, okay, whatever that may mean to you. I'm hearing in full flesh, blood, and tears. I'm hearing me. I'm still bringing with me a sort of emotionalism, perhaps an intuitive sort of perspective and guiding force. I'm hearing a bent on spirituality, perhaps, and how it is that I am pursuing this project creatively and with my intention. But fundamentally, I'm getting that you are almost taking on a sort of pragmatic quality to the way that you are entertaining this idea, okay, this new, let's say, line of work. And it's almost like I'm getting sort of a vision of someone who is almost like usually a creative type, right? Somebody who's almost, and I'm seeing their hair's down and they have paint on their fingers, and I'm hearing canvas work at play, playing at work, okay, and take it as you will, right? General reading, but then, right, there is a sort of, I'm hearing it's the fashion show, it's the new me, it's the game, it's how it is that I am now projecting myself, and I'm hearing again my values, and this, I'm seeing someone who literally comes in with like a suit and a tie the next day, okay, and it's like, but I'm hearing you're just as comfortable playing both roles, okay, very interesting. There may be a focus here on the financials of a certain storyline. I'm hearing for a number of you, perhaps the fusion yet again between emotions and finances, or the propensity to feel, and that which relates to the third dimension, material financial assets, how it is that we are merging these two dimensions, okay? And I'm getting that you sort of have your answer here now, Pisces. You have a sense of understanding, a sense of clarity of exactly, this is how I want to integrate. I'm hearing the two halves of my being, and I'm hearing specifically yin and yang, extroversion and introversion. Take it as you will. Of course, it may resonate differently with everyone, general reading, but Pisces, there is a vision here, and I'm hearing a sequence, okay, that I'm hearing remedial tasks. You realize that I'm hearing invert, okay, take it as you will, to also instill a vision. I'm hearing a series and sequence of vision. And I'm hearing visions where you may feel that there are many chapters to what it is that I'm hearing want to bring into play. I'm hearing to bring into force with force. There, as you may feel it, are certain, I'm hearing primordial, okay, primordial steps. There may be certain almost remedial tasks, okay, sort of mundane. I'm hearing pay the bills, okay. I'm hearing my finances are due, okay. I'm hearing on the 1st of the month specifically, okay. So it's sort of like this feeling of almost Virgoan energy, this exactness, okay, with which you feel you are to sort of carry out certain impending duties, responsibilities, missions, and you're taking them in stride, and you're happy to gain a sense of momentum by way of feeling that you are cleaning up, that you are tidying up, okay, and there's a sort of almost like a fastidiousness with which you are moving closer and closer and closer towards a certain objective that is inherently, I'm getting spiritual, that is creative, but yet again that you feel, in order to get there, I've got to make my way through the, I'm hearing the meter, okay, through, I'm hearing specifically the measurements, okay, through what is perhaps measured. And it may be a focus here on time, and there may be a timeline that you're working with, okay? There may be also, I'm hearing specifically accounting, finances, sort of yet again the day-to-day sort of mundane tasks, as you may perceive it or feel it. I'm getting that there is someone here who is helping you in a way that is so very, I'm hearing substantial, and it may be financially, it may be monetarily, and they they understand the trick of the trade. I'm hearing I'm hearing the gasket. Okay, take it as you will. They understand what it takes. I'm hearing to bring a vision to life. Okay, very interesting. And they may have a lot of Earth in their chart, incredibly sort of attuned to the third dimension, matters of time, of space, of I'm hearing boundaries, of I'm hearing colloquialism as well. Perhaps how to engage with others in a sort of physical, I'm hearing fiscal, monetary way. There is a certain language, I'm hearing trade, that they are very well versed in, and there is a sense, I'm hearing byproduct. There perhaps is I'm hearing compilation. Okay, you could be partnering up with this individual, but it's not entirely set in stone exactly how this individual is going to contribute in such a way that marks the beginning. Okay, I'm hearing the foundation, the fundamentalism of this new beginning, and it could be financial. A question, well, how much are they going to invest? How much time are they going to invest? How much actual, I'm hearing meter. Again, there could be whatever that may mean to you, that word meter, okay? But exactly how it is that they are fine-tuning their position in your, I'm hearing your match game, okay, whatever that may mean to you, take it as you will. The moon here, upright, sitting right in between the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun of Pentacles. This is such a, for you and this individual, okay, such a sort of enticing, okay, proposition. And it's almost like the allure of it is so energizing for you both in a way that almost feeds off of the question of what it could become. And that is a strength here as I'm feeling it for you, Pisces. You may be dealing as well with a Scorpio individual or an individual, yet again, with a lot of Earth in their chart. Virgo specifically, Capricorn, was it Cancer, take it as you will, Taurus, okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, who may have this propensity for water energy, who sees, I'm getting that even if this individual is, let's say, a financial guru, I'm hearing specifically, okay, I'm hearing intermediary, I'm hearing proposition for you, they, at the same time, have a certain approach that is attuned to the finer realms, I'm hearing ulterior, I'm hearing dimensions. They understand in a certain way. I'm hearing match game again. I'm hearing what it is that brings you both to this space and this place. Beautiful energy here. Beautiful. It's such a mysticism with which there is this sort of new sort of this flourishment. Okay, as I'm feeling it, a flourishment specifically. They may be connected to, or there may be a question of exactly the terms. Okay, that and perhaps also a process of strategy. Okay, clarification of steps as well, that bring you both to a state of performing, I'm hearing valiance in a way that makes all the sort of frills clear. How is it that we are engaging in whatever this new beginning means for both of us in a way where we feel it's sort of clear, okay? And I'm hearing all of the stages and all of the steps. You may be dealing with perhaps the aesthetics, I'm hearing, of a program, okay? You have here the Son of Swords in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Justice card in reverse, and the Four of Swords upright. Okay, there's a question of speaking truth here. I'm getting specific message coming through for a number of you, maybe dealing with a Libra, or you were dealing with a Libra from the past. There's something here that in a certain way, as you may feel it, must be closed out. Okay, the chapter must be closed out. And whatever was unsatisfactory, I'm hearing bloodlines for you, whatever that may mean to a number of you, whatever was, I'm hearing just for the passage of time, okay, the passing of time that was unfounded, ungrounded, I'm hearing where there were so many variables that we're not ever defined, okay, for a number of you, specific message coming through. How did that, in a certain way, charge our, I'm hearing our promise to ourselves, okay, our sense of premonition of what it is that we understand is a value, is a hard set value, and what challenges that by way of how we perceive it. Okay, and a focus here on exactly the perceptive paradigm for you, Pisces. What is it that brings you to a state of groundedness in what your personal virtues and values are? Okay, Mother of Wands here coming through again. Came through in your last week's reading, the Hermit, again coming through Virgo's card, and the Father of Pentacles Pentacles in reverse. There's a question here of finances, okay, of exactly what is the creative drive. I'm hearing what sets us into overdrive, creative overdrive, where we feel that we are, I'm hearing the maker of our own show. I'm also hearing the mask. What is the sort of more public persona that you're taking on here, Pisces, as it pertains perhaps to whatever this new beginning is that is based in matters that are related to finances and career. Seven of Swords upright, mirroring here as I'm getting at the Son of Swords and the Mother of Wands. Right beneath the Mother of Pentacles, right beneath the Six of Swords, there's a focus here on, I'm hearing the paradigm of partnership. What does it mean to feel that things are conclusive? What does it mean to feel that things are, I'm hearing where they've stood and where they stand, where there is a sense of, I'm hearing mutability. Okay, mutability, where we feel that no matter what it is that perhaps comes through and comes about, we remain, I'm hearing unfounded. Okay, I'm hearing ungrounded as well, and what it is that we identify with. Okay, whatever that may mean to a number of you, but a focus here on matters that are inherently, yet again, communicative, and I'm hearing specialization specifically for you. There may be a focus here on exactly how we communicate a certain, I'm hearing variable and variable truth of what it is that we feel brings us to a state of, I'm hearing solidity, okay, with specifically, I'm hearing our values. Now, Four of Pentacles again is your theme, dear Pisces. The focus being on exactly how we're strategizing creatively, again, with an emotionalism to it, as well as a financial sort of charge to it, a financial sort of mindedness to it, what it is that we are setting into motion. Beautiful energy for you, dear Pisces. Let's move into the next few weeks, approximately spanning the 15th to the 21st and the 22nd to the 28th of February. Same protocol as last month. So let's begin with those, and I'll see you soon.